Are you billing out and collecting 95% or more of your allowed amount? If not, there's money on the table. That's profit. And Jerry, here's an exercise. Sometimes you look at that and say, okay, 95% versus 90%, that's pretty good. Well, what if that's $10,000 a year?
Yeah, I know. I know.
And you're at an 8% profit margin. Take that 10,000, divide it by 0.08. That is the equivalent revenue you have to generate to get that $10,000. And it's huge. Now you take that as one step further, take that $120,000, $150,000, add it to your EBITDA, to your bottom line, multiply it by whatever multiple you'd probably get for the size of your
And there
business,
you go.
three or four.
Yeah.
All of a sudden that $10,000 just added $400,000, $500,000, $300,000 to the value of your business. Is it worth to go from 90?
And all it did, right?
95?
Yeah, go back. Yeah, I want people to know where this started. Go back to was it worth getting?
They just made a few changes. They optimized their billing process. They put in a billing process. And then they actually, as the owner, started to exercise oversight of that billing process to make sure it's working. That's the big thing that's missing. They're not overseeing what's happening and holding people accountable. They don't have a business operating system.
Not even close. That's a great segue.
So there's dollars that are just laying around that if you're in a position where and I hear this, I can't hire a therapist. Okay. You're at 10% profit. Let's go optimize the heck out of your business. Let's go figure these things out while you're trying to recruit. Let's add profit dollars to your business. And you know what? The money that drops to your profit, that's like adding a therapist, 2 therapists I've seen. It's huge. And so it's understanding when, where, and how, whether that's, doing what you do on the whole sales conversation, conversion process, scheduling, arrival rate, whether it's billing, doesn't matter the system. If you can get more horsepower out of it, that's profit. That's dollars that go straight to profit. And it's huge if you think about it in terms of what I would have to generate in revenue to get those
things. That's great context right there. So tell me, you said that at that 10,000. Do that math again. Math again.
So here's the math. If I want to generate $10,000 in profit.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have a 10% profit margin. Let's just make this math easy because
please, because it's my show. So you have to make it easy.
Exactly. And Excel is my calculator. So you take to get $10,000 in profit at a 10% profit margin, you have to generate $100,000 in revenue.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So if I find $10,000 in savings and improved billing process, I've already paid for everything. So it's pure profit. So divide that $10,000 by 0.10, 10%. And that is the reverse or the inverse to get you what it would be the equivalent of in revenue. So if you're struggling to find a therapist, great. Don't just sit back and say, well, I can't.
That's it. Yeah. What status quo from here forward?
I just got to accept. No, go figure out how to improve your profitability. And it can be the equivalent of finding a therapist or two in a less than optimized situation. So it's worth the time and effort. It's worth the investment to figure that out. And oh, by the way, when you do find that therapist, now that therapist dollar that you make is worth, 15%, 20%, not 8 or 10. So
yeah, right. So
even now, win.
Yep. Yeah, that's good. I like that finish too, where now you've optimized it, then you go higher, and now without doing, I'm going to say anything differently, right? Person comes in and works within the new optimized systems, and their deliverable to the bottom line is greater because you did the work before they got there, not after they got there.
Yeah. And when I'm working with owners, that's where we start. The
Well,
danger,
you have to, right? You
well,
have to
yeah,
because
we have to figure that out.
yeah.
But the danger is, oh, I'm more profitable. Okay, I'm done. I said, no, 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 no. You're now at the starting line. Let's go build this into something that actually puts money in your pocket, that you love this business and it's doing something for now. I call it the force multiplier. You go use this business to go do good, whatever, however you define that in your business, in their people's lives, your employees' lives, your patients, your community, your own life, whatever. Go do good with it, because now you can build something that gives you the freedom to be at that pinnacle investor level of, I'm going to invest in myself. How do I invest me, my time and passions and energy? My ROI might be relationships. It might be the satisfaction that my community is better, or that, you know what, I've taken some kids and I've introduced them to the power of team sports that otherwise couldn't afford to do it. Whatever it is, I can do that now because I've got this engine behind me, this business that is functioning at a level that I don't have to make sure I'm there every day in and day out just to make sure the lights are on and people are seeing. I can do something with it. That, to me, that's the pinnacle. So getting it profitable, that's just the starting point.
If you'd like to learn more about Strata PT and see how our EMR and RCM works, head over to stratapt.com to book a demo.